Introducing a new Paul Harris Fellow, I always want to say, attention to orders. Now that doesn't mean if you're a military background that you need to stand up right now, but you will in a minute. I first met our newest Paul Harris Fellow when he joined several other agronomists in my congregation, trying to get me to stop using the word dirt, as in older than dirt. He impressed upon me that there is no such thing as dirt. It is called soil. Indeed, this man knows. He is a university distinguished professor at Kansas State in soil, not dirt, microbiology in the Department of Agronomy. He holds degrees from Northern Illinois and the University of Kentucky. He teaches courses in soil microbiology and climate change impacts on agriculture. And it's in this latter area that has brought the most attention to our new Paul Harris Fellow. He has served on the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change and helped author a report on climate change and was among those scientists recognized when that work won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2007. Our newest Paul Harris Fellow is a Nobel Prize winner. Not too bad. Because of his stature in the scientific community, he travels throughout the world and has just returned this week from India. Although research is important to him, he loves being a teacher and has advised over 35 graduate students, 7 postdocs, and has over 150 publications. And by now, you probably know that our latest Paul Harris Fellow is Dr. Charles Chuck Rice. Before we ask Chuck to come up, I would like to say that he also works diligently in many other ways, not only in agencies like the Soil Society of America, where he served as president in 2011, but locally as a member of the board of the Flint Hills Discovery Center Foundation, and at First United Methodist Church, where he's focused on our mission in Anapra, Juarez, Mexico, Susanna Wesley School. Chuck has also served as chair of the Kansas State United Methodist Campus Ministry. When we purchased the former Delta Tau Delta house, he did lead the exorcism that needed to happen there. And he helped convert it to the present ministry we call K-State Wesley, and it's his signature that's on the contract. Yeah. Well, actually, that's almost changed. Chuck is married to Sue, and their daughter Sarah and son-in-law Shay have presented them with 2 grandsons, and there's another child on the way, and this one happens to be a young lady. So, President Betty, fellow Rotarians, please welcome our latest Paul Harris Fellow, Dr. Charles Rice. Now stand. Okay, I said I'd do this, but who's got the stuff? Is that you, George? I want you to meet our newest Paul Harris Fellow. He shall get a really nice stuff. And he have another pen, and that. Chuck, say a few words to us, and we'll get the stuff to you.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. It's part of my, Sue and my wife's goal is to give back to the community, so this is one way to give back. So I appreciate the recognition. Thank you.